Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV of Frederick, Colorado. My name is Michaela, and this morning I have for you guys is a 2021 Cimarron Lonestar stock combo LQ. I know the stock combos are really popular for a lot of different reasons, just being they're so versatile for stock, horses, or even used as toy haulers. So this one just came in. It is a used unit, again, 2021. So we're gonna go ahead and run you guys through it here in person, but before we get to it, let's just go ahead and pull up those drawings and run through them together so you guys can see some of those dimensions there. So looking at that Cimarron trailer, we are looking at a 16-foot stock area. So that's how much you're gonna get in your stock space back there or your garage space. We do have a mid-tack on this one and then a 10/8 short wall up front, giving you guys a total floor length of 32 feet 3 inches, overall length of 40 feet 5 inches, 8 feet wide, 7 feet 7 inches tall. You guys get a GVWR of 16,000 on this one with an empty weight of 11,220. And then taking a little bit closer look at the interior of this one, that 10/8 short wall by Outlaw. It is a Pro-Line interior. Very well set up in a compact package there. We've got our standard queen up in the nose. Without having that slide out there, we've got a sofa sleeper on that wall with our fridge over there. We've got a decent sized bathroom in this one, as well as a front kitchen. So lots jam-packed into that interior there, but let's go ahead and take a look in person and see what it looks like here together, guys. Starting at our door here, this one does have a screen door on it as well. So you guys can keep your regular door open and have your screen door right here. And then your exterior door here is on that gas shock. I really like having your exterior door on the gas shock just for that. It opens on its own and then it's gonna stay open on its own. So when you do have a lot of stuff either moving in or out of this trailer, you got your hands full, it just takes one little flip of that handle to get it open. And then we do have a full down step getting into this trailer. Makes your life a lot easier climbing in and out. And again, it is that 8 feet wide, so we don't have running boards on this guy. Exterior outlets right here as we're climbing inside, so you guys can utilize your outdoor space here as well. We do have an exterior electric awning on this one, as well as exterior speakers, so kind of a nice outdoor hangout space if you are traveling down the road, using this to horse show or rodeo out of, using it to ranch or trail ride out of, or using it as a toy hauler. But let's go ahead and step up inside and see everything that we got going on. Kind of gonna just start right here at our kitchen, work our way all the way around, and then we'll finish back at that exterior door as we exit. So right here we do have a front kitchen on this one, kind of a lot jam-packed into this kitchen, so you guys do have full cooking abilities on the road. We do have a recessed 2-burner cooktop on this one with that gas lid right there. Again, this one is recessed, so it is built down into the counter space here. You guys are gonna have to watch your size of pots that you use, being that it is recessed. But a pro that you gain out of that is that when it is recessed and covered, now you have all of this countertop space to work with. We do have a kitchen sink in this one. Has that cover on it, so when you're not utilizing it, you can cover that up and use it as an additional counter space and just prevent things from falling in there. Up above, we have our vent right here for that stove. It's got a light and a fan on it. And then our microwave up here. This is not a microwave convection oven, it's just your standard microwave. But great additional cooking space right here to heat up leftovers or heat up stuff that you got on the road with you guys. Cabinet space over here. So this kind of acts as maybe your pantry space right here, storing those dry food in there. AM, FM radio down below right there. This is going to be your control right here for the speakers inside and outside. So you're going to have a couple different zones on it. You're just going to click through your zones button right there, guys. It'll take you through your interior speakers, above the bed, over your living space, and then zone C is going to be your exterior speakers out there. This tin look is probably one of my favorite backsplashes on these trailers. I really like how that one turns out. I think it looks really sharp. Kind of brightens up your kitchen a little bit, gives it that more custom look, even being in just your Pro-Line conversion here. So this one is by Outlaw, guys, but it is their Pro-Line version. I know I mentioned that earlier, did not explain what Pro-Line is. It's just kind of their pre-packaged, one of their more economical purchases that you guys can do. It's a pre-packaged conversion. You guys can kind of pick from just a couple different options. It's not going to be full-on custom, but it gets you guys in a full Outlaw here at a more economical price. Drawers in our kitchen here. We got 3 of them going down here. So extra storage space there. We have a another cabinet right here. We've got some of our water systems down below there, but extra storage space here. And then even right here inside of this stair, it's probably one of my favorite things about Outlaw is that they do such a great job with their storage space, just utilizing everything. There is no dead space or wasted space in these trailers. That combined with their full hardwood use and then just nothing being prefab. It may be pre-packaged options, but nothing is prefabricated on these trailers. You have a couple steps up into your nose. This is an 8'2" nose, so you have your standard queen size up here. We have a 24-inch LED TV right here. You can pull on this right here and it is going to release a pin to allow this TV to swivel, so you can point up in your nose area or out into your living space. Up in the nose up there, we've got a wardrobe cabinet, some more storage space up there, maybe for your extra sheets and pillows and blankets, your extra linens, all that good stuff up there. Each side of your window is going to have, or each side of your bed is going to have a window, so getting some ventilation in there, emergency exits. And they do have day and night blinds on them, so you guys can kind of choose how much light you need to be letting into your space up there. Step up here and open this cabinet. It's gonna be a little tricky to see around me, but we do have extra cabinet space up here as well. It's one of the things I really like to do in my videos is just show you guys all of the storage that you are getting in these trailers. It's hard to see in our pictures because we don't really open all the cabinets in the pictures. So just showing you guys, this one does go all the way through. So tons of storage space up here. Take all of your clothes and bedding material on the road with you guys. Down below this giant cabinet unit is going to be an additional window here with day and night blinds, extra ventilation, and then their sofa sleeper right here. So there's not any storage underneath this one. This is going to be where your 60-gallon freshwater tank is, but this bed actually will pick up right here and kind of slide down into a bed area, so you have an additional sleeping space there if you do have a traveling partner or a friend coming with you. And then over here in the same wall is going to be a 7.0 fridge. So it's a little bit bigger than our 6.0. It's not quite the 8.0 because it does have your furnace underneath it. So that's why it is set up just a little bit here, but bigger than our standard. So it is nice getting you guys all that extra space in there. Again, bringing food on the road with you if you are out at the ranch or at a trailhead, if you're horse showing, if you're rodeoing, if you're using it as your toy hauler, bringing all your good stuff on the road. Additional cabinet space above as well. More storage up there. And then we'll work our way into the bathroom. We do have a pocket door. It is slid in right here, so you do have that privacy door there as well. And then stepping in, one of the great parts about this bathroom is, again, this giant wardrobe right here. This is going to be all of your hanging space. So you do have a double rod wardrobe right there. Hang up all those clothes and get them unpacked so they're not getting wrinkles in them. Hang them all right there, and then that really frees up all of your shelves and your cabinet space out there in the living room. You have a toilet in this one, as well as a mirror. And then in this one, we do have a pass-through into your mid-tack. So I know we checked out on that drawing that we did have a mid-tack in this trailer. You do get a pass-through right here. So if you wanted to utilize this space as a mudroom, you can do so that way. It's got a bunch of hanging space right here, so if you're hanging all of your muddy clothes, your dirty clothes, drop all that off right there. Step straight into the living quarters bathroom right there. This is a great use of that space if you need to do so. We have a bathroom vanity on this one. Storage down below. Tons of space down there for all of your toiletries and your bathroom essentials. Lots of counter space and a sink there, and then a huge mirror up above with your vanity space behind it. And then over in the corner here, we did do a 32-inch radius shower with a skylight above. So this is going to be in your corner. It is that 32-inch size, has the removable shower head, so that if you guys are a little bit on the taller side, you can kind of take that off, use it how you need to, and then you're not just kind of trying to bend those knees and fit under your shower head there. Probably one of my favorite and most important features, being 6 feet tall, is having that option. And then we'll work our way out of the bathroom here and check out our other side of our trailer right here. This one is going to be another double rod wardrobe closet right here. Lots and lots of hanging space inside this 10/8 short wall. So they really did jam pack a lot of good options into this trailer. Right here on this wall is going to be all of your control options right here, checking the levels of your tanks, your thermostat, and then your propane connections there. And then as we step out, a couple things to point out right here as we're on our way out. We do have hat racks in this one. So if you are someone that uses the Western hats, get those up out of the way, keep them protected, not get dirty or stepped on. Great storage space for those. And then over here on this wall, we have all of our light switches. We have our electric awning control, which is labeled for us. And then something that's unique about this trailer is it does not have an onboard generator, but you guys will see this right here. It is pre-wired for one. So everything is already set up to have it inside your conversion here with the push of a button to turn it on and off. All you need to do is get it somewhere to have that generator installed. So pre-wired for generator, does not have one on board yet, you guys. That is something our shop can do. If you're interested in getting a quote for that, just reach out to us and then we can get you some numbers on having that installed. And then working our way back to our stock area here, we'll get more to the horse or garage side of things depending on how you're going to be using this trailer. Again, 16-foot space back here. It is a livestock Lonestar setup, so you have your plexiglass slats on the sides. Those are very easy to remove. Cimarron has a really great design right here, having these cutouts to make it really easy to just get either your fingernails or a flathead screwdriver or a pocket knife under that plexi right there and pulling it right out. No tools required other than just something to get underneath those. You're not screwing or unscrewing anything. No metal pieces. You're just going to pull them out, and then I will show you guys later where those get stored. Down below, we've got 4 exterior tie rings on both sides. So if you are hauling horses in this, you can tie your horses up to either side, depending on where you parked. If you need to get away from someone, get away from a rock in the parking lot, anything like that, you guys can utilize both sides. As I mentioned earlier, this one is on 8,000-pound Dexter rubber torsion axles. So you're getting a GVWR with those 2 tandem axles at 16,000. You do have an empty weight of 11,220 on this trailer. And you guys, if you are doing those calculations at home after watching this video, learning the empty weight, putting your water, your clothes, your food, your horses on board, keep in mind you do have a transfer weight. When you get hooked up to something, you're transferring probably 15 to 20% on a gooseneck trailer. So that is going to increase that room that you can add more weight onto this trailer with. So keep that in mind, guys. Back here we did do the 2 50-50 doors. Being an 8-foot wide, we went with that 50-50 split, so you guys can open and close one or the other. You can open both and get that full entry space right there. If you guys are looking at this for a toy hauler trailer, it does not have a ramp on it right now. If you guys have your own ATV ramps at home, that's great. If you don't want to deal with that hassle, we can install a ramp here. So give us a shout and we'll get you a quote on adding one of those rear ramps for you. Inside, this one just has your typical rubber mat flooring. This is easy to remove, pull out, clean underneath, whatever you guys need to do. I actually just did that yesterday in my personal Cimarron at home, pulled out all the mats, swept it out, just inspected the floor, made sure we're ready to go this summer, and then threw the mats back in. If you guys are interested in needing to remove the mats and get you that pour-in rubber flooring, we do install Worm down there in Commerce City, so we can get you a quote on that. This stock space is pretty unique in how this previous customer that owned it kind of set it up. He did buy it with your center cut gate right here, so you do have that standard center cut gate that's going to cut your 16-foot stock space in half. But he also went ahead and installed these dividers as well. So he has 2 of these. So this one up here is going to kind of create a 1-horse stall up front here, and it sets right here, and then right in the back we have an additional location right here, and then it would be on the other side once we close that gate. That divider is actually stored up here right now. So both of these dividers, you can install them and then have a 5-horse kind of set up here if you wanted to get them separated, or a 4-horse, or you can set that up there. You can take this one gets located up here, so it gets up out of the way. You don't have to take them out and go store them in your garage. They store inside your trailer, and then it kind of almost creates not really a slant load, but it adds movable dividers here that will allow some separation in between your horse. So you could have one there, one here. You'd have your cut gate right here, guys. You'd have another one right here, and then one more right there. So you could add that separation if you needed to. If you don't want that at all, just go ahead and store them back up at the roof line, gets them up out of the way, and never have to worry about them again. But I thought that was kind of cool. Again, just adding some versatility for you guys to use it however you need to. Up top, up at the front of our partition wall is our plexiglass storage tray. So that is where I mentioned these plexiglass, when you pull them out, they're gonna go ahead and store up there. So what we recommend is pulling out one of your rows of plexiglass, using some of that masking tape, that blue painter's tape, tape it together and stick one section in there. Go ahead and do your bottom row, tape it together, stick it in there, and then go ahead and do your other side. But that's where that's gonna store. So everything can get up out of the way in this trailer. While you guys are up in that area, we do have two-way roof vents in this trailer as well. We have 3 of them on this trailer. Two-way, so that they actually open forwards to draw air in, and then they open backwards to draw air out. Add some really good ventilation, get some air moving across their backs, and keep them a little bit cooler. This trailer does have tie rings on both sides. So the customer who built this trailer went ahead and added your full-length tie rail on your head side here, but he also added it on your hip side over there. So if you do need to fit some more horses in here, you're tying head to tail, you can do that on both sides. And then I'm gonna go ahead and close your center cut gate here for you guys so you can check that out. Right now it is pinned open against that side there. So you guys can see you can actually haul with this open like that. It's not gonna cause any issues, it's not gonna come out. And how all you do is release it is you're just gonna pull down on your AR latch right there. So there's gonna be your center cut gate right there, real easy to use. So just pull down your AR latch and slam it shut. You can open it from in here. There is a latch right here to open it. There's also an exterior latch as well if you need to open it from the outside. We do have 2 LED lights inside. You guys can see with that gate now we have 1 in each compartment. So you are getting that visibility in both sections there. And then your roof in these Cimarrons is insulated. You guys can see full length, all one piece, that white honeycomb fiberglass type material. It looks the same up on top. No seams in the middle, no leaking. It does have an R3 thermal value for insulation, so cooler in the summer, warmer in the winter, dent resistant up to a baseball size hail. You guys can climb up there, jump up and down. It's not going to cause any issues, so it's very durable. Same goes for the floors on these Cimarrons. We just seen under the mats, it is that full aluminum, which I just swapped out on mine the other day and inspected. If you guys crawl underneath and look at your floor supports on this trailer, they're going to be every 4 inches. So very durable floor, very durable roof on these guys. Really quality built trailer. These are a full aluminum construction. This trailer is equipped with a 9-foot sheeted hay rack. So it's not a hay pod, it does not have a roof on it, it's a hay rack, but it is 9 feet. You guys have a bolt-on ladder right here to climb up and access that space up there. Great for extra storage, great for hay, shavings. You will need to strap them down in this trailer, being a hay rack and not a hay pod, so keep that in mind, but really nice to have that extra space up there. Works really well as if you are also using it to view fireworks at a rodeo on 4th of July weekend. So I've also done that. Having your Cimarron roof up there, very durable. You're not gonna worry about breaking it climbing up there on this trailer. 4 tie rings on this side as well, and then I mentioned you guys can open that center gate from the exterior, so that's right here. You're just gonna pull on that, pops your gate loose if you need to do that from the outside. Up front, we do have an access gate on this one, so this could be in that front single stall right there. Also accesses your first box stall. It's just great getting in there if you need to check on your animals, check on your toys if you're using it as a toy hauler. Whatever you need to do, it's just nice having access to the side of your trailer without having to open up the back of it. And then up to our mid-tack right here. So we saw this a little bit earlier in the bathroom of our living quarters. This is that mid-tack I was talking about. So you do have a fold down step getting in and out of this mid-tack as well. Really nice to have that when you're climbing in and out so often. You don't have to climb in as often with this one when you have your saddle racks that swing out though. This is a really nice feature to have them on your door. So as soon as you open that door, all of your tack is gonna be right there. These are fully adjustable, same as our swing out arms. You just need a wrench to loosen those bolts. Slide these up and down wherever you need to. Down below, we've got a brush tray on this one. Really love those Cimarron brush trays. They're a great size. You can fit lots of stuff in there. I just cleaned out mine yesterday when I was doing my whole trailer spring cleaning. I found stuff in there that I did not know was in there. That's so deep you can get stuff lost in there. So it's hard to see on camera, but no, those are huge, you guys. Stepping in and out, your fold down step. And then you have a fully carpeted partition wall on this one. We've got a set of bridle hooks up here as well. So tons of hanging space. Again, I love it being carpeted behind. It just is gonna protect your trailer and protect your equipment there. Access, if you're using it as a mudroom, to get into your LQ right there. Again, all this side is fully carpeted. And then tucked in the back, we went ahead and added 4 different shelves in this one. Or the customer who ordered this put 4 shelves, which I really like having stuff, having space to get things up off the floor. That was a big thing in my trailer yesterday, was just packing stuff away, getting it in bins, getting it up in the nose, doing all kinds of stuff just to get it up off the floor. So I love having those shelves. It's that same shelf you guys are gonna see in our RTG models, has the 2-inch lip, has your rubber mat down below. So it has grip and protection there. And then your shore power cord is down below that comes with this trailer. Snuck in here behind our saddle pads, which we saw earlier when we were talking about using this as a mudroom. 2 more rows of bridle hooks with carpet behind, more hanging space right there. And then we have our saddle pads right here on your swing out gas shock. So you guys can open this, throw your pads on and off. It's gonna tuck it away back up against that wall right there. And then we do have some big utility hooks over here. So if you're looking to hang those bigger items, maybe you want to hang your shore power cord right here, this would be a great spot for that, to get that up off the floor. Hang that right there. Push your pads up against it, and now you guys are ready to go. There's a light switch right here. We do have another LED light right there, adding visibility into that tack room. So we have it in the stall area. We have a loading lights into that stock space. We have them in here. We have them all around the outside. So lots of visibility with these ones. I'm just gonna go ahead and close your mid-tack door real quick. Just so we could see what was behind there, we have our city water connection right here. So if you guys are parked somewhere with full hookups, you're gonna hook up your city water right there. Your black and gray tanks to dump, your dump valves are right down below there. And then your shore power cord, which we saw inside, is gonna plug in right here. It is 30 amp service, being that smaller short wall with your 1 AC unit. You have your 30 amp plug-in right there. And then your fill for your fresh water tank is gonna be right here. Remember earlier we talked about your fresh water being under your sofa? So your fill for it is gonna be right there. So finishing up here at our nose on this one, just talking about our fresh water, we have an exterior spigot right there off that same tank. We have 2 of our smaller 20-pound propane tanks in here, so that's gonna run your furnace and your stove. Up here we have an aluminum battery box with 2 batteries in it. Right now we have our disconnect switch on, so I could show you guys all those lights on this trailer. We do have the option to flip it off too, so when you are parked somewhere, you're not using your trailer, you're not plugged into anything, you're gonna wanna flip that off so you don't accidentally drain any batteries. This battery box right here does close and lock, so you guys can lock that up. We have our single electric jack on this guy. If for something happens and you do accidentally drain those batteries, it does have a manual override right here, so you can still get hooked up or get unhooked if you need to. Matching spare tire on this one, mounted right here, being 8 foot wide, we can get all this under right here. And then storage for our hoses to dump our black and gray tanks. So kind of a summary on what we just saw. 2021 Cimarron Lonestar, so stock combo LQ, 8 wide, 7 tall, has your 16-foot garage, your 10/8 shore wall, Outlaw Pro line on this one. 16,000 GVWR, 11,220 empty weight. If you guys have any questions, you want to see those drawings, again, you want to see the spec sheets, see what options it has, you want additional photos or videos, give me a shout. I'd love to help you guys out. All my contact info will show up on your screen. There's going to be a link in the description of this video that you can click on, takes you to the web page of this trailer. It has been photoed, so there will be photos online of the trailer you guys just saw. You can click on that as well. My name is Michaela. My phone number is 303-918-6367. Please call or text. And then my email, michaela.geist@transwest.com. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next time.